Hey guys, how y'all doing? What's going on, my lovely people? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me to 100 subscribers, guys. Not 100. I keep on saying 100. Get me to 250 subscribers, guys. Follow me on my other social media platforms at Tarika Adams on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Let's get right into it. This is gonna be another story time on how my brother took my money. So basically, when I was younger, I think I was like 2 or 3. The house that we were living in, it was basically lead contamination in there or whatever. And I ended up having speech problems and stuff. The landlord really wasn't doing much like for the house and stuff like that. Like, he was a slumlord actually or whatever, but he passed away. Whatever. It was a white guy. I don't remember how he looked or nothing, but my mom used to talk about him. It was a white guy or whatever, but the house was contaminated with lead, so that made me end up having like speech problems. And so when I was younger, I used to go to speech therapy. Like, I had a speech therapy class and stuff. I had problems with school. Like, I used to like I didn't really know how to read like that. Like, I would pronounce my words different. Like, I think I had dyslexia or something. I don't know, like, cuz I don't know, like, I like every time I would read, like, when we had, like, I remember one incident where I was in a play. We was reading this play. We was reading Anne Frank, and I had pronounced her name instead of saying Anne Frank, I pronounced Annie or whatever. Like, I was saying Annie, and I was just acting like when we every time we would do the play, I would just act like I was sick so I wouldn't have to read. I used to hate reading, but now I love reading, whatever. Like, I love reading now. But yeah, so I had speech problems and I had lead and stuff like that. And I didn't know that when I was younger, my mom had basically, she signed me up for MetLife. And I think when I turned 18, I started getting checks and stuff. Like, I started getting mad checks or whatever. And I wish I would have did the money right. I ran through that money so quickly or whatever. And the check before last, the last check was when I was 30. And I think that was like either 20,000 or 25,000 or whatever. And I wish I wouldn't have told my mom about it. Like, it seemed like my brother, like, I'm gonna describe him. So basically, um, I don't know, like, I don't know why he always was jealous of me and my mom's relationship. Like, and he can have a relationship with her. Like, he always tries to try to put me against my mom and say like, oh, she did this and she did that and stuff like that. Like, he always try to say things negative about her to try to change the way I feel about her. So I remember one day, I think it was on my birthday actually, because I used to get those checks on my birthday, December 29th. And I think I was like 20. I think I was 21 or 22 or something like that. I don't even know. I don't know, 25. I don't know. I forgot how old I was, but I remember that was like the check before last. And basically one day, like, basically me and my mom was planning on going to the cash checking place and get the cash the check or whatever. But my brother, he convinced me that my mom was taking the money and taking my money and stuff like that. And so I went with my brother, and he was even convincing my sister, God bless her soul, but he was even convincing my sister that my mom was like taking the money and stuff like that. He was trying to put both of us against her, like pin both of us against her or whatever. And me and my mom was supposed to go, but he convinced me to go with him and cash it or whatever. And he was like, yo, I was so naive, and I wish I would have like low key listened to my mom. I wish I wouldn't have never let him just convince me to go with him, because after he convinced me and stuff, he basically he manipulated me into he was like, oh, I'm gonna give me, I think I gave him, if I'm not mistaken, I think I gave him 18,000 or whatever. And because he convinced me he was gonna open up a bank account, which I should have just did. I could have just did by myself. Like, he just manipulated me so good. And he told me, yeah, give me the give me the money, and I'm gonna open up a bank account for you and stuff like that. Never after that, never heard from him like about him open up a bank account for me or nothing. Like, it's so crazy how he really manipulated me into doing that, and he just took all my money or whatever. So um after that, it just seemed like I don't remember getting I think I did get a car. Yeah, I did get a car. I got a story time about that, because this dude had me effed up, and me and my cousin had to run up on him or whatever, because he took my car. It's a long story, but so basically I did get a car or whatever. um but I don't remember driving it, because I always had that dude I was with driving my car. Like, I don't know why I didn't learn stop letting people drive my car. But yeah, but it's like I swear, he like my brother, he did not even say, oh, I got such and such bank for you. He didn't give me a bank card or nothing like that. What I'm thinking he did, I'm thinking he opened up a bank account for himself, right? Because next thing you know, like a couple years, like about six months to a year later, this dude, he was just having mad cars. Like, my brother was just having mad cars. He was freaking matter of fact, this was okay, yeah, I was 23, because this was 2013, 2012, 2013. Yes, I was 23, whatever. All of a sudden, my brother had mad cars. He even opened up a shop. This is why I say he kind of low key, him and my cousin kind of low key destiny swap with me. Cause I had plans with that money. Like, I was gonna help my mom and everything. And um yeah, like, he opened up a shop or whatever. Like, he opened up a t-shirt shop and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, like, and like, I didn't realize it at the time, but I'm looking back at it, and because me and my mom was talking about it, and I felt so bad, because she was, still feeling some type of way that I listened to him. And because she was like, oh, you stop talking to me and stuff like that, and you listen to him, and it's like it's like you was like going against me and stuff like that. And I felt so bad, because it's like my brother, like I said, he was jealous of me and my mom's relationship. Like, he was so jealous. Like, tear he always tried to tear my mom down and try to talk bad about her, so I could like believe it. Like, so I could, it did not, like, I started to believe, because he took all my fucking money. And it's like, looking back at it, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have never let this dude get my money. He done opened up a shop. He done got mad cars. I was wondering why he had mad cars and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this is my money. I would have had the cars. I would have had the open up the shop and everything, because I had plans. Like, I had plans with that money. Like, I wanted to freaking, like, I don't know what I wanted to do back then, but I know if I would have still had that money, I want to do a lot of things. Like, I want to open up a shelter and stuff like that. I could have did mad things with that money, but he just took my money. But it's like, God works in mysterious ways. You don't mess with God's children, because I already thought that he was gonna do right for me with that money. But you don't do wrong to God's children, because I don't even know, like probably about 6 months to a year or 2 years, why a car had ran through the shop. Like a car had ran through the shop and stuff like that. And I'm like, see, I'm like, that's his karma because you don't do stuff like that. And now he don't have a I don't believe he have a car. See, this is why I say you don't mess with God's children. God don't play about me. God was always gonna provide. You think you're getting over by taking my money and stuff like that? God is always gonna provide for me. God is always gonna make a way out of no way. That's why you don't mess with God's children. You don't take advantage of people and stuff like that and making it seem like you're gonna help me with my money and stuff like that. And I felt really bad that I let him convince me that my mom was the enemy and stuff like that. And now, even now, he still be trying to low key talk about my mom and our mom and stuff like that. And I was like, well, if you feel that way about her, why don't you just tell her, talk to her? You be talking about, like, he always be saying, oh, I don't like when a third party tells somebody about somebody that they feel some type of way about. Like, he's such a narcissist, and he's such a hypocrite, because it's like, you doing the same thing, you telling me how you feel about her. I was like, why don't you just go to the source? I said, why don't you just go to the source? You talking about you don't like what people do, what you doing? Go to the source and talk to her and tell her how you feel, whatever. Like, and I be telling my mom, like, yeah, he be talking, he trying to do the same thing like he did before, trying to bring me against you and stuff like that, because he's so jealous of our relationship. You could have that same relationship with her, but you choose not to. You choose to talk bad about her and try to bring her down, to try to manipulate me again. And you think you're gonna do that? Like, I'm 35 years old. I know I have a mind of my own now. Like, I was naive back then. I don't let you take all my damn money and stuff. But you don't got it now, because like I said, the damn car ran through the shop. He don't got no cars. Like, the cars that he had was from the girl that he was dealing with. Now he try to talk about her like a dog. He talk about his kids, well, my niece and nephew mom like a dog, because she finally left you after you done cheated 1,001 times, but you mad because she got a boyfriend or whatever she got going on. Why are you mad? Like, he's such a narcissist. Like, he could do 1,001 things to somebody, but as soon as they do one thing, or as soon as they get fed up and leave your ass, and now you bitching and complaining and moaning about, oh, these ain't crap and all this other stuff. You the one who put this on yourself. Stop being a terrible person. Work on yourself. Get therapy. I even told him to get therapy. He be saying, oh, therapy ain't for everybody. Therapy don't work. You don't want it to work. I've been in therapy since I was 16 or 17, because when the guy laced my marijuana or whatever, I've been going to Sean's High since I was like 16, 17, 18. And I still be having my moments when I need therapy, because I be feeling like I'm depressed. So that's why I haven't been coming on here like that. But I gotta start being consistent. I gotta show up. Because nobody gonna build this channel for me. And that's the thing about him too. He trying to like talk about, oh, I want us to have a podcast and we have a brother and sister debate. I jokingly said, I was like, you're not gonna come on my channel, try to take over my channel and stuff like that. I said, you could get your own channel. I said, why don't you get your own channel? Oh yeah, people been telling me to get it. I thought about it and stuff like that. And I really believe that my channel is not hitting numbers, because I keep telling this dude, my own brother, I keep telling him, I told him like how many videos I got and how many subscribers I got. You could tell when somebody not really happy for you and still like low key jealous of you. That's why I like always thought that he was always jealous of me. He even low key jealous of the fact that I'm very intelligent and stuff. He always be mentioning that, and I'm like, you intelligent too, because he try to like he always try to compare too. That's the thing about him. Like he always try to compare. Because I was like, yeah, I wanna. I might go back to school. That's probably why I haven't motivated to go back to school. Because it's like I'm telling him he's doing some bad talking about it and trying to stop it with the destiny swapping or the witchcraft, whatever the hell you trying to, the spell work you trying to do, and talking, putting curses on and talking bad about it. That's probably why I wasn't really motivated to go back to school. Because I told him I was like, I wanted to go back to school for psychology. And he always compared, like he always compared to my, oh yeah, I was in school. Mommy and grandma had got me in school for psychology, but I didn't finish and stuff like that. Like why you all like, I swear it's like it always be your people. Like my own brother is comparing, it's like comparing, basically comparing things that I say that I want to do to what you did. Like, why are you doing that? That's how I know he's like jealous. He's like jealous. Like he jealous of me. He jealous of me and my mom relationship and stuff. He was jealous of the fact that I had money and he wanted to take that from me. That's why I say I don't think he ever liked me, because I remember when I was younger, I mentioned like a couple months ago, I mentioned this to him, and he had basically stole my bike. Like he took my bike, and he had took the wheels off. This is why I don't know how to ride a bike. I'm 35 years old, don't know how to ride a bike because this dude, my own brother, took my wheels off my bike. And then when I confronted him about it a couple months ago, he talking about, oh, you sure that was me? That wasn't me. That was probably somebody else. Who else was it? Like you was in and out the house around us. You used to even live with us. So what are you talking about? Oh, that was somebody else. Like, what are you talking about? And then it's just a lot with him. Like, I even mentioned this to him about what I'm telling you, like how he stole my money. And I was like, yeah, you stole my money. You stole 18,000 from me. He's talking about, oh, I didn't steal your money. You sure it wasn't 1,500? I know what 1,500. One thing about me, I love math. I love adding, subtract. I love math. I know how to count. And the fact that you trying to fucking brainwash me into believing that it was only 1,500 is really crazy to me. It's really showing. It's really telling that you're not a genuine person. You're not honest. You're a narcissist. It's really telling that you're a narcissist. The fact that you telling me that you didn't take 18,000 from me, that you only took 1,500 from me, is really fucking crazy to me. And you, as my brother, is really sad. It's really sad that you like that, like taking advantage and stuff and trying to make me think like I'm crazy, like I don't know 1,500 from 18,000. That's really crazy to me. But yeah, like he got his camera in the end because his shop, he don't got his shop no more. He don't got the cars no more. Me, I don't know if he got clothes or whatever. He might have clothes or whatever, but yeah, that's the time where my brother stole over 10,000 from me. And when I mentioned it about him, when I mentioned to him that it was 1,800 and how, I mean 18,000 and how I felt about it, he tried to manipulate the situation and saying, oh, it wasn't 1,800, it was 1,500. I mean 18,000. It was 1,500. Like I don't know how to fucking add. Like I know what you did. I know what you did, and God knows what you did, and that's why you not succeeding in life. That's why you're not succeeding in life. And sometimes I don't even feel like going over there. Like sometimes he be having his days where sometimes he be wishy washy and stuff like that. Cause he be over there with my mom, whatever. The same person that he don't like, the same person that he try to bring down, the same person that he try to brainwash me into believing that it's a bad person. Like he is there with gave my mom the house before she passed away or whatever. And that's the same person that you try to burn your bridges at. Now you gotta now you gotta stay with them. You try to burn your bridges from them. You try to bad talk them, and now you gotta live with them and stay with them. The house that you claim you got, what apartment that you claim you have. Why you over there so much talking about? Oh, I gotta. This is my stuff. You gotta distance yourself from her. You gotta distance yourself from you. You gotta. He gotta work on himself. And the fact that you, after all these years, you never apologized for taking my money. You never apologized for. You never apologized for taking the wheels off my bike. You just never apologize. You always try to make it seem like it was somebody else. You try to make it seem like it was lesser than what you took. If somebody say, "Oh, you took this," they gonna be like, "You sure it was me?" They ain't gonna say a different amount. That's all I'm like, what the fuck you did. You ain't gonna say, "Oh, it was only 1,500. It wasn't 18,000." Like you're not gonna make a number. You're gonna say, "Oh, I didn't take that from you." But narcissists, they want you to believe the shit that they believe in they had. They wanna try to brainwash and manipulate the situation and like it ain't what it is. It is what it is. You took my money, just admit it. But narcissists, they don't want to admit it. They want you to feel bad for how you feel, how they made you feel. Like it's so like it's just like so. It's really mind boggling on how narcissists will really think you're a bad person for telling them that they made you feel some type of way. It's really crazy to me, but yeah, that's the time where my brother took my money, and it's crazy because um the last money that I got was 5 years ago. I was 30, and it was a situation where my ex, he's a narcissist. I didn't even realize he was a fucking narcissist until he got out of my life. And I was like, yeah, he was a narcissist. Because every time I would tell him that somebody did something wrong to me, he would blame me for that. Or he just he'll just blame me for it. Like he wouldn't even take my side. That's how I know he didn't like me either. Like he didn't like me either. I remember it was a time where he took my money too. Like my ex boyfriend took my money too. The dude I named V, he took my money too. Like he took my money and left. And I'm like, if you didn't take my money, why would you just up and leave and then contact me for 6 months to a year and you end up getting a girl pregnant or whatever? End up getting the girl pregnant, and you took my money, you left, and you think you thought the grass is green on the other side, but you trying to contact me back on Messenger. That's why I took off Messenger for a minute, because you tried to contact me on Messenger. You did the same thing that my brother did. Like he tried to do the same thing my brother did. Like he tried to turn me against my mom. He took my money. That dude, I swear he was similar to my brother. I swear, like, and it's so crazy because he favored my father a lot. And I'm like, damn, he like when my mom met him, she said she had to take a double take because he looked just like my dad. And I'm like, yeah, he do. That I realized I was looking at him, I'm like, yeah, he do favor my dad, or whatever. But yeah, my brother did. Like he took my money. My brother took my money. He tried to turn me against my mom. Um, I didn't give my mom the same amount that I said I was gonna give her. Like I just really listen to these dudes, and they had me believing that my mom was a bad person. And I'm like, I have to really, and that's how I really cried. I cried because I'm like, I feel so bad that I allowed them to put something in my head about my mom when me and my mom been there. We've been through it all. Like she been there for me when nobody has ever. Everybody in the family hasn't been there for me. Like when I had my um when I was in the mental institution and stuff like that. She was the only one that came up to see me. She was making sure and my sister too, but she passed away. But she was up there making sure I was okay, making sure I take my medicine and stuff like that. And it's like the fact that I allowed these people to brainwash me into turning against her is really crazy to me. And I really just um ask God for forgiveness. I asked her for forgiveness, and I don't know if she has resentment towards me still. And I don't know, if I was her, I probably would have resentment towards me too, because like the way I just allowed them to brainwash me. My mom was an enemy, was real crazy, and I'm like, damn, that's that narcissism, like that narcissist. Like a narcissist can feed a narcissist could feed salt to a slug, yo. A narcissist could feed salt to a slug, like seriously, because the way they had me really thinking my mom was a bad person. And I just gotta ask God for forgiveness. I gotta ask her for forgiveness. And that topic, every like when she talked about it, and she was like, "Yeah, you didn't even talk to me. You wasn't talking to me because we used to talk every day and stuff like that." I just felt so bad. I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm a bad person for letting these people manipulate me into just not talking to my mom. I feel so bad. And I was like, I don't even feel like, if she do feel resentment towards me, I don't blame her, because I probably would too. Because it's like, damn, like you're my daughter. You know, I stuck with you when you was in the mental institution. I always been there for you. You know, and stuff like that. You just gonna allow somebody to come in your life, or allow people just gonna talk about me, and you gonna believe it. Like, I really feel so bad. And sometimes I really feel so bad. I'm like, yeah. And I could have did a lot with that money. Like I had plans for that money. But got my day is coming. My day is coming. I'm gonna get me a car. I'm gonna get blessed with a car. I'm gonna do what I need to do, help my mom out or whatever. Because she's the only one that been there for me. That's all. Like, damn, I can't believe I listened to these people on trying to brainwash me against my mom. It's really crazy, man. It be your own people. The people that you think is rocking with you is not rocking with you. Cause to this day, my brother don't like me for some odd reason. Cause I feel the energy. He's really sometimes like he really remind me of the girl I did a story time about. I said she's an insecure pick me. Her, the one from Instagram. I talked about her, and she remind me of. I mean, he remind me of D, and all of them are Tauruses. All of them are Tauruses. Like I don't get along with Tauruses. I really don't. It was only one person I got along with. Not really got along with, but I saw him and I'm like, oh, and he did not seem like a Taurus. It was my um, I think it was my Uber or Lyft driver. He was a Taurus, and he was a motivational. He said he wanted to be a motivational speaker, and I'm like, that really changed my mind about Tauruses, because some them Tauruses that was in my life, I don't get along with them. But when I saw that my Uber, I forgot he was an Uber or Lyft driver, but I saw that he basically quit his job because he wanted to be a motivational speaker, and I'm like, wow, that really changed my mind about Tauruses for real. I'm like, this is crazy, but yeah, every Taurus, I don't know. Every Taurus is not like this, but the Tauruses that was in my life was really, they was either jealous. Yeah, all of them was jealous. All of them was jealous, envious of me. All of them was like, even D, she was jealous that I was losing weight, but she was. It was a time where she told my mom, when I went in the house to get something. I was in front of my mom's house, and we about to go somewhere, and I went to go get something from her or something, and she told her girlfriend, and she told my mom, "Oh, Teddy losing a lot of weight. She look good." But to say, it's like I didn't know she said that. My mom told me, but it's like in front of people, like in front of your so-called friend that you said that people think y'all messing around or whatever. In front of her, you say I'm fat and all this other stuff. Oh, those shoes too fat for your feet. So you was like jealous that I was losing weight. She was slim. She was slimmer, but it's like I don't know. Maybe she was just mad because she didn't have an ass. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like she was really jealous. My brother jealous. He's a Taurus. The girl that was complimenting me all the time. And you gotta watch out for people that over flattery and stuff like that. Because even my brother be low key doing that sometimes. He be like, "Oh, you're very intelligent. You're so intelligent." He always say that. Like, are you jealous because you're not as intelligent as me, or what is it like? Because he always say that. And the girl on Instagram, she's a Taurus too. Like I said, all them Tauruses in my life was just real negative, real jealous. Because she was always compliment me. Oh, you losing weight, girl. Look at my hair. My hair was longer. I mean, it's shrunk. I gotta straighten it because I know it grew with my hair strength. But my hair was longer than this, and it's like, yo, she had long, pretty hair, right? And it was a time where I was on live and I was straightening my hair, and she came on my live, and I don't. That's why I don't even like. After a while of talking to her, I didn't even invite her to my live because I had to overtalk her. I had to overtalk her and get back on topic because she tried to like overtalk me. But it's like the one day I was on live and I was straightening my hair, and she came on my live and she was like, that look. It's like a cunning look. It's like a suspicious look, like that evil eye. She was like low key giving me the evil eye, but she's trying not let me see it. And she was like, "Oh, your hair growing, girl." 3 months later, my hair was falling out or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened. Either she gave me the evil eye because, like I said, her hair is long. Either she gave me the evil eye or the fucking neighbor, her fucking patch ass, because she got patches in her. Like, I'm sorry, but she was like, she gonna say, because my hair was in a ponytail. She's so ignorant. I hate people. She gonna say, "Oh, your hair, you cut your hair." She gonna say, "You cut your hair." I'm like, "No, it's in the ponytail." Like, bald head bitch. Like, it's in the ponytail. Like, and then she gonna offer me a ride, and I shouldn't have took that ride. But it's like, yo, she really either she gave me the evil eye or the girl on Instagram gave me the evil eye. But yeah, like, yeah, yeah, my brother took my money, man. My brother took my money. My ex took my money. And the common denominator of all these people is that they was jealous of me. They were jealous that I was succeeding. They were jealous that I had money. They wanted to take it from me, or they was jealous that I was, succeeding with either weight loss or my intelligence or my hair growth or I don't know, having a relationship with my mom, because even the girl, and God rest her soul's mom, God rest her mom's soul, because her mom passed away, and she tried to make it seem like I was bragging about going to see my mom, and I was like, no, I'm not bragging to go see my mom. I'm just saying I'm going to see my mom. I'm sorry that you lost your mom. I'm not trying to make you feel bad for losing your mom and stuff like that. She tried to make it seem like that. And I think she was jealous of me and my mom relationship, because it's like as soon as I posted my mom, like last year, as soon as I posted my mom for Mother's Day last year, it all went downhill because my mom ended up in the hospital in July of last year. And I'm like, yeah, that girl probably gave me the evil eye. She page, and she came on my For You page, and she was like, she came on my For You page, and it's like she was so like when my mom was in the hospital, she was so happy, like she was happier than she ever been, and I'm like, ooh, like that. It gave me like a sick feeling, like I wanted to throw up, and I'm like, oh, she really was happy that my mom was in the hospital. Like, that's crazy. Like, she was really so happy that my mom was in the hospital, man. She didn't even check on me. She didn't even ask how my mom was doing or nothing, because she probably put something. She probably was trying to do some spell work to try to, God forbid, make my mom sick or whatever. Because I saw she was so happy when my mom was in the hospital. I'm like, this is a witch. And even when I had a dream, like when I was on live, and I had a dream that she was pulling cards on me, because I had that dream years ago before I even stopped talking to her. I had that dream years ago. This is the second time I had that dream, and I remembered it clearly this second time. And she was pulling cards on me, and basically when I was on her live, I don't know if she thought I left. I don't know if she forgot that I was on her live, but she was like, "Well, let's read the energy." She started pulling cards, and I'm like, "Yeah, this girl don't like me. She evil. She's a witch." The same thing she was saying. She's basically the same thing that she was, because her uncle was like that. Her uncle was saying that she was a witch, and she kept on denying it. But it's like, the fact that you so happy that my mom was in the hospital, and the fact that you pulling cards, and I had a dream you was pulling cards, even when I went on live and I talked about my dream about how somebody was pulling cards on me, she heard up and left the live. And I'm like, yup, it's a sign right there. It's a sign right there that she was pulling cards on me. But it's like, people will show you who they are. Just believe them. Um, my brother, I just gonna keep on praying for my brother or whatever. Keep on praying that he get that evil spirit off of him, whatever. Because like I say, sometimes he want to talk to me, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he act like he don't like me, sometimes he don't. I don't like people like that. I don't like wishy-washy ass people. And a lot of them Taurus is like him, the girl on Instagram. Even another girl that I started talking to, and I stopped talking to her because she would text me, and then she'll stop texting me for a minute. I stopped talking to her because she's like a time waster too. All them people with Tauruses, and it seemed like um I forgot where I was getting at, but basically they will waste your time. They show you who they are, so believe them. If a person showing you that they don't like you and stuff like that, just don't stand clear from them. But it's like, house and stuff, and I just be going whatever. But just gonna pray on that situation. And them other situations I talk about really still hurt me, because me and that girl D was friends for almost over 10 years. And me and the girl on Instagram was socials. Wouldn't even call her my friend. I even stopped calling her my sister. She noticed that, and I guess she felt some type of way that I wasn't calling her my sis. But it's like, girl, you don't even like me like that. You don't even like me like that. It was even another time where I was on her live, and it was this girl, and she was so pretty, and she was lighter. She was lighter than her. She's light, but she was lighter. The girl that I was like, "Oh, you so pretty. Your hair is so pretty," and stuff like that. And then the girl from Instagram gonna say, "Oh, you pretty too, sis. You're pretty too. You're pretty skin." I was like, "Thank you." I don't know if she was getting jealous or whatever, because like about 5 minutes after she got off her live, she gonna DM me talking about, "Oh, you gotta be careful with that girl. She be having her son take inappropriate pictures of her, and she a colorist. She don't even like darker skinned women." Like, why you say all that just because I gave this girl a compliment? Just because I said this girl was pretty and stuff. Why you spreading rumors about this girl? Talking about, "Oh yeah, is she a follower? You follow her or something?" How you know who my spirit as well? Like, she was a monetary spirit as well. Because I don't even know who my followers are. How you know that this girl followed me? It's just so weird. Like, she was very like she's a monetary spirit, yo. She's a monetary spirit. She's a witch. She was jealous. She was insecure. And I just didn't like the fact too that she was on live like when she got married. Mind you, she was not married for, I guess she was with the guy for 10 years. Then she finally got married. As soon as she got married, she wasn't even married a whole month. She kept on bashing women that wasn't married. "Oh, y'all bitches need to get married. Y'all bitches need to get a man," and all this other stuff. girl, I hope your marriage still lasted. I don't talk to her no more. I blocked her ass. But I hope your marriage still lasts, because the way you was going in on women that ain't married is really crazy to me. And it's just a lot of things. It's a lot of things that's similar about her and my brother, like for real, because they are very jealous and insecure people. But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time and this rant. This is a time where my brother took my money, and this is like little rants on different similarities that these people had. They were all jealous. They are all envious. I pray to God that God shows mercy on them. And like I said, I know my day is coming. I know that I will achieve my goals. I just don't, you just don't tell everybody what you got going on. Because like I said, I think that's why my page is stagnant, because I be telling my brother how many followers I have and stuff. But it's gonna move. I just got to keep on being consistent, keep on with these story times, with these videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing some unpopular opinions that I've been holding off, because some people be so mad about people opinions, and I don't understand it. But I will be coming back with my commentary on my different opinions about different things. So stay tuned for that. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and this little rant. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Getting to 200 subscribers, guys. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my social media platforms at Tarika Adams, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.